If you've got children in the car and somebody takes control of your car and is hell-bent to drive you over a cliff, at some point you ought to get involved and take control of the steering wheel, unless you want to end up dead.
So we've got genomic surveillance and phylogeny and all these other things because none of the rest of you will tell anybody what you're doing under their skin in the first place. It doesn't even make sense. You're supposed to know what your product does. I'm not selling it, you are. So color me confused. Cyberbiosecurity, electromagnetic and electronic warfare. That's what I've been trying to warn people about because all these wearables are something called HOPs. It's another piece of connectivity to get into the intra-body area networks. That's why we have so much security. And yet you just can't help yourselves. Fix your shit. Tell people the truth so that they know what they're dealing in. Visible light communication is something that we use with all sorts of sensor systems. And there you are with a sensor on your arm as a LifeWave patch. Doesn't have to be visible light, but it uses phototherapy in the ones that I looked at first. When we use multiple networks, we can get more dynamic metrics that are more precise. And precision AI healthcare, oh goodness, that's all about those precise locations, and distance matters. That's why I'm bringing up the My Signals box for some of the ways that in the 6G healthcare, they're like, oh, do surgery over your home with a drone. I'm like, that sounds insane. That's where those boxes come in with the mHealth and the eHealth. I don't sell snake oil and fraudulent products. I don't sell anything. You didn't see that on my channel? These grifters are pissed. You know what that is? The smallest violin in the world playing for you and your little tears. Never thought in a million years that it would be like this to talk about the human anatomy that ISR has wound up in, and the way of the future is plasmonics and molecular communication. What? I don't get it. Wouldn't you want your customers to know that your products are overseen by the IOMT, for safety? Compliance with the FDA and the FCC? Faster transmission with the digital twin for your digital nervous system access? Hey, maybe some people want that. I'm serious.
So I'm once again at the website of Cambridge University. 2021, Intra-Body Internet of Bio-Nano Things, Continuous Health Monitoring. Yeah, I showed you that this was Dr. Akan, Department of Engineering, teaching it in 2021. Now it's much worse, but I don't want to shock you completely. The European Union gave Cambridge funding in 2014, and they have been working on the biocyber interfaces for the intra-body internet since then. Yeah, this is a publication, as you can see here, from 2015. And please have a look at the people involved. We are now back at the International Telecommunication Union, the call for papers. Bijay Denise Unluturk and Murat Kusku.
Blame it on Canada, guys.
Key people. Both of them have dissertations. Internet of Bio-Nano Things.
Oh, I love you, Corinne.
Dissertation is
I
at
love you,
Cambridge
girl.
University. Her dissertation was overseen by Professor Ian F. Akiris and Massimiliano Piero Bon, Nanocom, 2024. You're looking at an image out of Murat Kusku's thesis at Cambridge. And as you can see, you've got a bio-cyber interface, you've got an intra-body internet comprised of nanosensor networks, and this is the micro-body area network of the medical body area network, the new wireless telemetry system for precision AI medicine. I'm bringing this up because Murat Cusco is going to be present at the upcoming NanoCom in Milano, Italy.
I gotta say it to all you COINTEL clowns. This lady that you call a German plant or a Chinese plant, I don't know, you guys have called her different things, but evil lady, you call her all kinds of names, but none of you guys ever debunk the documents that she's showing or debunk the post that she's posting. You just ignore her, and then you come back with ad hominem attacks, right? Calling her names, calling us all names, calling us a call. We're the only ones presenting the actual source information of what we're talking about. We only talk about what we know. You guys are in trouble because she is up and coming, and right now she's only fucking with the Twitter. Wait till she figures it out and gets on the Rumble, the BitChute, the Odyssey, the YouTube. You guys are all fucked as soon as she figures that out, and she's getting there, and I can feel it. I keep pushing her. She's coming. She's coming along. You guys are fucked as soon as she gets up there, guys. Because honestly, I've been doing this for 5 years. I've only noticed her when she stood up for me a year and a half ago against you fuckers that were trying to talk shit about me with no proof, always. And she stood up for me, and she brought the fucking fire. She brought the documents. She stood up for me. As far as I'm concerned, she's my guardian angel on the twatter. But when she gets off that twatter and she realizes her potential on the Rumble, the BitChute, the Odyssey, and pulls all those platforms into one system like I've done, you guys are fucked, and you all know it.
Which is taking place tomorrow. And his thesis, not this particular thesis, but his work is being cited by the European Parliament. I posted about this back in August, and I have no patience left with anybody out there who speaks about the intra-body internet of bio-nano things, yeah? Dr. David Hughes, Vax Choice. Yesterday we had a doctor who told us that she has cured millions because she knows how to get rid of the bioweapon. This is nanosensor technology for the smart city infrastructure. And if you read the paper of this think tank of the European Union, not only are they citing Cusco, yeah? So the lying out there has gotten so bad that it's very dangerous. And I'm going to provide you with a list of patent numbers that you can confront all of the talking heads out there with. Ask each single, in quotation mark, good doctor or top researcher and ask them to do the following. Take them over to the whatever browser they're using, or take them to the Google Patents website and type in, let's say, for example, this patent number here.
And show me how it works.
See straight away what comes up: smart healthcare system. Yeah, so now we are in the domain of the, in quotation mark, honest.
Tell me how.
Good doctors of the truther community. So let's check out where we end up. So the good doctors, they say they have no fucking clue what nanobio things is. What they say it doesn't exist, whatever.
I love you, lady.
Yeah?
Oh, you're so awesome.
This patent number takes you to a US patent filed by Josep Jornet and others.
Oh no, not the UN labs again. What?
Smart healthcare system.
Is that Northeastern University?
Using
What?
wireless telemetry. Yeah, this is the intra-body internet of bio-nano things, and the patent is active. Okay?
What?
So,
I'm like, hey, listen, that cyber physical backbone with the IEEE, them people, they got the body part itself, 802.15.6. They got the biosensors talking back and forth with 2 radio frequency syncs and the 802.15.4, and those are industrial, they are non-programmable, but I'm looking into things. Because it's industrial, else you'd be able to take it off and walk away from it. They can't have that or their crap wouldn't work. So then you have the wireless sensor networks, and those are 802.15.5, talking to each other all the time with the different mesh networking, the people that are hybridizing in the transhuman, and Amazon and the shipping services, and the different people in the smart cities, and the new ways that they're talking back and forth with vehicular ad hoc networks, just for fun sometimes. Yeah, this is crazy and just intense. And why? Because they need a bigger backbone. Back in the days of dial-up, we needed the cable modems, and now the cable modems are being upgraded to the body area network. You have your ultra-wideband, and you are no longer on GPS, you are on TS-3, and that is so you can check that out with the military and the Army and the Defense News and C4ISR and all that. And that's your PNT, position, navigation, and timing, sorry. And that is you are the new digital backbone, which is why I keep saying that it is not a vaccine if it requires graphene, because this is for running things through the body faster and easier, like data, as well as the fact that they got brain-to-brain interface and synthetic telepathy more than on tap. They've been doing it a while. So I don't do my hair for anybody. Please do not subscribe. Please do not email me. Go to the Telegram if you want to. If you don't do social media, I don't know what to tell you, because I try to teach biofield practice. I get harassed fairly regularly because, people just don't want to hear it. They want to believe whatever they want to believe. And listen, that's up to you. God bless you for whatever you believe. I believe in Jesus, and I hope that you believe in a creator that loves you. And in closing here, just remember, okay, that you are the one that is in full control of all your body parts. So make it count. Do some research. Do the research that's topical to you. I'll be back with the explanation of the Synergy PDF so that people know where to look for the different tech metrics that I've done on the channel that have different slides and biosensor things on it. That's what I want to show you last.
Let's have Cambridge conversations with everybody.
Then nobody just told them straight up, yeah, we tethered your ass to the cloud, got a button for you, it's on a database, so we live forever. Yeah, that's kind of that whole Agenda 2030 goals, ascension cities. Okay? now on the spectrum, then you have the people like Corinne and Nonvaxer, hardcore research, and they're like right here after those two sets of crazies. I throw the Mason Gematria people here too, they're very extreme about the data. We have to tell people. And so then you hit your actual researching humans, Corinne and Nonvaxer, that are going, if you don't admit that this exists, and I'm sending my child to college for it now, in 2024, 2023, 2022, and I can read that right now. Give me all your money. I want your kid to go to school for a degree that's going to matter, that they can make money in the future. Machine learning, artificial intelligence, let's go. Okay, can I talk about it with anybody else? No. Because you tell them what it is, and they go, that's impossible. And then they go listen to all these other people, lie to them. We're going to nuke people and all this. Meanwhile, the tension worldwide is like beeper, beeper, beeper. The demoralization of the United States, doing great. So there's a spectrum here. Your spooks, your Gematria Mason crazy ooze people. Then you have your researchers and people that I would throw in with Corinne and Nonvaxer's type, the Europe and Australia types who are like, we already went through this, what the fuck are you doing? UK too. And meanwhile, here in the US, it's theoretical, I don't know, I'm not sure. And so the whole world is watching us do this!
Right on, lady.
Roll the dice.
Fucking roll them.
What? Famine, locked up supply lines, permanence, burning down cities.
Yep. We don't want that.
I live here.
We don't
Where
want
is
that.
I'm just going over Josep Jorné's patents that he has filed together with others for the Internet of Bio-Nano things, the intra-body internet. And you find this lady on here, Yun Vu. Now let me just show you. The docs and the nurses were handed special software, Cisco Yang software, to log into nano sensor networks.
Does that say remote medical doctor, cellular link, Bluetooth link, going up through the cloud to a data server? Are we paying attention yet? Never mind the images. Go read the documents. You'll get it.
Under our skin.
Under the skin. Surveillance
This is
under the
our
skin.
new smart healthcare system for remote monitoring, remote healthcare, precision AI medicine, biomedical engineering.
For your safety and your health.
So one of the publications that this Yunwu lady has is about electroporation, molecular communication. This is molecular computing inside of the human body without informed consent.
They know how to use electroporation. And for those of you that may not recall, electroporation is going to be the brute force of your cell structure. Electroporation uses the high voltage electric shocks to introduce DNA into cells. And it can be used with most cell types, yields a high frequency of both stable transformation and transient gene expression.
We are dealing with computer networking through the human body without informed consent, and the biodigital convergence, in which humans were being merged with technology without their knowledge and or consent. So Josep Michael Jornet has a couple of patents titled Smart Healthcare and the Internet of Nano-Bio Things. Now, I don't want to waste another 5 years of my time. This is another patent holder. Because the doctors downright refuse to talk about anything that is related to e-health, healthcare in general, the wireless intra-body nano communication that they're currently using. It's called wireless biomedical telemetry. So back in 2016, Jornet was present at the HealthCom in Munich, Germany, an e-health networking conference, and he and Balasubramanian, his colleague, they presented their non-surgical brain-machine interface. Yeah, implantable circuitry, implantable sensor technology, and they emphasize that it doesn't require surgery, it's intranasal application, whatever that might mean. So the neural dust nanocyber interface that they presented is called WIOPT neural dust, wireless optogenetic neural dust for deep brain simulation. So what are we looking at? Or what do you think you're looking at? You're probably thinking, well, I see a human body, I see a couple of devices, a computer, then there's a physician, but you're actually looking at a computer network architecture. And your body is somehow part of it. It's layer 1 in a 4-layer network architecture of the so-called e-healthcare system. This happened back in 2012, and we weren't told a damn thing about it. Everybody kept quiet. But the doctors and the nurses are literally logging in to our anatomy, into our bioelectricity, wirelessly, remotely. Yeah, it's like when you're sending, I don't know, to your printer from your phone. Maybe you're sending data to print out a document. Huh? But they are pulling data and they are sending data. So this is what happened back in 2012. Now we've got a much bigger issue. This is called wireless telemetry, by the way. Let me get back to one of the first patents. So here we have one of Jornet's patents now. It's titled Smart Healthcare System. And in this upgrade to the medical body area network, or to the e-health network architecture, so I don't know how many people out there speak English as their mother tongue, but here I am as a German civilian explaining to you what your doctor and your nurse is currently doing. Now, this is a publication by the telecommunication industry. We have people from Berlin. We've also got Josep Jornet. Yeah, he is from the US. Optimizing terahertz communication between nanosensors in the human cardiovascular system and external gateway. Yeah, this is a wireless telecommunication in your blood. And frying you is, I bet, not exactly healthy. So here we are on a PubMed site. Also a publication by Jornet and his buddy Massimiliano Pierobon. This is computer networking through the human body involving intra-body nano networks. And if you've got children in the car and somebody takes control of your car and is hell-bent to drive you over a cliff, at some point you ought to get involved and take control of the steering wheel, unless you want to end up dead. So this is the model of Massimiliano.
I'm literally just sitting here and I'm puffing a joint and I'm listening to my angels speak. I love you ladies. Where are all the men? I mean, there's not many men in my circle. It's mostly all ladies that are just like stepping up to the plate and saying, you know what? This is fucked up. I'm going to talk about it, and I'm going to get it out there and let other people know. So hopefully they start talking about it. Where the fuck are all the men? The real men. The ones that see through the bullshit, that are willing to like step up to the plate and say, hey, education is the only way at this point, folks. Everybody else lied to you. Let's get over the lies and let's start educate ourselves, and then go educate others, just like these lovely angel of ladies are doing. Sabrina and our lovely, flourishing German plant over there in Germany, speaking in her non-native tongue, English, in order to educate you dumb English people that just aren't fucking paying attention. She is. Very much, Lee. Oh my God, lady. You gotta realize your potential. You gotta get on the Rumble, the Odyssey, the BitChute, and start just fucking running through those documents, because I know you understand them. And you're one of the only other people other than me and Sabrina that understands them. There's a couple others, 11 Star, Christy Lashkova, Benjamin Connor, Ian Hearn, Ryan's Sklavors. It's so hard to pronounce his name. You know who I'm talking about, Ryan. We understand these documents as we're reading them because we've read so many of them. But lady, come on. Realize your potential. You're going to take these clowns down. I've been working so hard for 5 years to do everything I can do to do it. And there's something about you that it's different. You're the same, but different. You're better than I am. You're better at it than I am. And I'm admitting that fully right now. I do my best with what I got. I reshare Sabrina because she's way better than I am at it. She understands it way better. She can explain it way better. She can read way better. You, with your non-native tongue of English over there, you're blowing us all out the fucking water. Lady, get your potential together. You know it. Build those platforms and just watch it grow. It's going to grow. You are so amazing. Let's get back to you, lady. I love you. My guardian angel.
Bon, and I'm sure also of his buddy Jornet, yeah, as they were organizing the ACM Nanocom together. Humans are being phased out and moved into a synthetically engineered systems direction.
And then into a post-human systems direction. Are y'all even ready for that yet? That conversation? Most people can't even grasp the transhumanist conversation. We still need to get to the post-human conversation, because there's certain investors that are mostly invested into the post-human, and then there's a lot of other investors that are making a lot of money, a pile of money along the way by selling the technologies, that are just invested into the transhuman, and they truly believe that transhumanism is going to help humanity. But the post-humans, which is like your Club of Rome type of fuckers, your Bill Gates, your, you know, those assholes, they're into the post-human. They want to get rid of humans, and they see a value in using this transhumanist technology and using the ignorance of the transhumanists, the decentralized crypto people. They use the ignorance of them to invest, to push their narratives through those people, to push the products, which are depopulating, bringing us closer and closer to post-humanism. I wonder how many people that are just starting to figure out transhumanism are even willing to talk about post-humanism, because that's definitely a conversation we need to get to as quickly as possible here, now that people are starting to figure out the transhumanism agenda, because there's a whole post-humanism agenda attached to it and coming after it. So get ready, that's all I'm saying. You guys call it depopulation. The correct term for it is post-humanism.
So let's get back to our precious doctors and nurses. I'm going to do a part 2 and a part 3. So check out the post below. I wrote about molecular engineering of humans in vivo. Yeah, this is synthetic molecular engineering without informed consent. Here are the standards for it. They were introduced by Professor Akiris of the International Telecommunications Union in 2019. This is from 2015, but the new one was introduced in 2019. Now check out who was in this thread in July, because they all know about the nano-cyber interface. They
all
know about the
all of them.
Internet.
Every single fucking one of them.
Northrop, Shoemaker, Cole.
Every single fucking one of them.
Somebody from Vax Choice, Karen Kingston, Dr. Tenpenny, Madej, Fleming, Mihalcha. Yeah, there are plenty of people, Maria Z, in this chat. And they turn a blind eye
Nagase.
to the following. This is a nanocom 5 years ago. This is a colleague of Joseph Jornet. We have active US patents for the intra-body internet.
No.
It's very significant that NanoCom is hosted by Ireland this year. In fact, we are very proud to have NanoCom because it's the world premier conference in nanoscale computing and communication. Connect is very active in this field. It has been heralding the idea of internet within the body and not only outside. This
Nanoscale communication and computing. That's not real, is it? It's not within the ITU, 6G IOBNT, 6G IONT. No, you can't Google search that and find all of the institutions involved. Educational, standardization, companies like Huawei, Nokia. No, you can't find that if you just Googled that, just based off listening to that keyword right there. It's not real.
The revolution in future communication networks.
So you have a revolution inside of your body, yeah? But the, in quotation mark, good doctors can't tell you.
Wait, I thought the revolution wouldn't be televised. Fuck, you're finding these videos on YouTube, aren't you, lady? All my videos get fucking canceled every time I talk about this. Funny how that works, eh?
Anything about it. Well, when you go to Cambridge, you can study it. Yeah, we have patents not only filed in London, but also in the US and in Canada for the Internet of Bio-Nano things that you have been talking about. The patent is titled Smart Healthcare System, and they're filed by Josep Jornet, a former student of Archides, Professor Archides of the International Telecommunications Union. You know who he is, yeah? So we would appreciate that. Just showing you the other patent so you know what I'm referring to. Implantable biosensor communication node with plasmonic nano antenna. Implantable nano sensing node. Here we've got the other image. And also, a couple of months ago, I sent you a PDF about 35 pages long with the main protocols in use for remote health monitoring, the medical body area network. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'd like to add to that, Dr. David Hughes. I remember your OmniWar symposium that you did with Catherine Austin Fitz. She's kind of cool. She goes as some far, but she doesn't go all the way in. She knows more than what she's telling you. And I shared that video. I screen recorded it and grabbed it and shared it, reshared it to keep it moving. And I actually added all the documents, including your Substack, to pull people to your Substack as the first link, because that's where I got it from. And I added all of the documents to the basic things that you were talking about, minus the OmniWar itself, the Nazi part. Because I don't like to get into all that. I like to get into how are the Nazis doing what they're doing today in our current climate, which is our telecommunication. Unfortunately, the Nazis have taken over our telecommunication industry, our policy industry, which is the United Nations, and our standardization, which is also the United Nations controlling that. They've taken over our politics, they've taken over our economics, so the banks, they've taken over all these things, but how are they doing it? And how are they controlling us to the extent that they're controlling us to the point where our own families wouldn't even fucking listen to us? The ones that they supposedly love. No matter how much information we showed them, why would they not listen to us? Well, this is what we're explaining on the daily over here. And the people that are listening, they're understanding it now. They're starting to realize why their families and their friends have behaved the way that they've behaved. So as soon as you put out that OmniWar video, I shared it the next day. Sabrina let me know right away because you were kind of shouting her out by some of the information you were talking about while also kind of promoting your book. But I respect you because you also offer a free PDF on your book. So if you want to buy the hard copy, you're going to have to pay money and buy it from Amazon or whatever sellers you're using. But you also offer the free PDF to download the book and read it. And that right there was like, okay, I understand people got to make a living, but you're still getting that truth out there no matter what you got to do. So I respected you because of that. So right away I went to your Substack, which I shared in the link of the video that I reshared of your OmniWar video. I went to your Substack right away. I hit the comments and I hit them hard. I hit them hard with Achilles and the ITU, the entire biodigital convergence standardization documents in a row with the Google pages. So you could get to the Google page, you could see them all very easily. And that was in 2024 when you did that interview, the OmniWar Symposium. And now we're in 2025, like February, and I still haven't heard your OmniWar Symposium spiel that you gave in that video update with any of the new recent interviews since then. And trust me, I'm trolling you. I'm watching you. Okay? I'm listening and I'm hearing and I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for you guys, the professionals, so me and Sabrina don't have to go so goddamn hard anymore. It's getting tiring. If you guys really wanted to help get this information out, I would think that you guys would be talking about the biodigital convergence, the 6G IOBNT ITU. That's all you'd have to Google, and you can get all the information on that. 6G IONT ITU, and that's all you'd have to Google, and you would have all the information on that. And then you could start updating your symposiums and your webinars and your conferences and just your regular interviews. But that's not what me or any of my people are seeing. And that's why we're what you're calling attacking you. We're not. Well, you not, but other people that you do videos with, right? People that host you on their podcasts. As soon as they host you, we do attack their comments with the correct source documents to government documents and government-funded R&D research, standardization, and also implementation of market shares. We hit their comments with that. So in a sense, we're kind of attacking them. We are in war, guys. So you kind of got to attack the truth and the gaslighters, the gaslighters and the liars with the truth. You got to shine light on their lies and their gaslights, which are half lies. And that's what we've done. And I've got nothing against you personally, Dr. David Hughes. You have done an amazing job so far, but I don't yield back on what I just said, though. Since 2024, when you did the Omni War with Catherine Austin Fitts, your spiel has not changed much. You should have updated yourself by now by the information that I alone have tracked you down, trolled you, hit your comments with all the direct source documents, the proper titles, so you could easily understand just by reading the titles what it was, what you're looking at, and then go look at it, obviously, because it's part of what you're talking about. And I'm sure there are many other people, like Corinne herself, that is saying in this video that she has also trolled you and attacked your comments with the documents, saying, hey, check this out. This is part of that too. And the fact that your spiel hasn't updated since 2024, and then just recently you're on Alex Jones, it's really causing some commotion within our community, because our community kind of feels a certain way about people like Alex Jones and the Q and Boots O'Savin and all the people pushing the Trump card bullshit. So, come on, Dr. David Hughes, you're going to have to pick a side at some point. That's all I'm saying. We've given you the documents. You should have them. They're in your Substack. Go back to the Omnivore Substack. You're going to find the documents I posted there, unless you've blocked them. I haven't gone back to look. I should. I probably will now that I've mentioned it. But, yeah. So, come on, Dr. David Hughes. You seem like a very intelligent man. You seem to very much understand what the hell is going on out here with the biodigital convergence. It's about time that the real professionals that went to school for all of these things starts talking about it. Because us private citizens that aren't paid to do this, we're getting tired of the runaround with the doctors. And that's just making the citizens really start to dislike the doctors. And that's honestly putting the doctors in not a great position as the future arises. And the ones that aren't updating to what the future arises to with the Healthcare 4.0, you guys are kind of in trouble, because you're going to be out of a job. And you're going to be relying on us citizens at that point, because you're going to be wondering, why the fuck am I out of my ass and I'm out of a job now? Just like the people that didn't take the COVID vaccine, nurses and doctors, and were out on their ass, out on a job now. So you're going to be going through the same thing pretty soon once this AI precision healthcare fully kicks in. And we've been warning you guys about that for 5 years for myself, and 3.5, 4 years for Sabrina, and like 2.5, almost 3 years with me and Sabrina working together. And now a year and a half with the group of people that have decided to join us and start calling you guys out with the actual source documents every time you lie and obfuscate and sell your bullshit.
It's on my account on the Odyssey for people who would like to take a look at it. These are the two main protocols in use by the nurses and the doctors today with Cisco Yang software. You'll find all the information in this PDF titled INTRA-BODY Nano and Molecular Communication. What I encourage you to do today is to grab Sabrina Wallace's Tech Metrics PDF, either in the PDF format, it's free, or in this video format. It's a slideshow that Tori from Tori Says recorded. It's on her Odyssey account, or on my page. You find it there on there too. And get every single doctor to explain to you how wireless biomedical telemetry works today. Not in the future, not in the past, today. Yeah? Now, I have heard Sabrina Wallace say that she sent this TechMetrics PDF to many of the talking heads out there. She can correct me. I think she mentioned Maria Z, she mentioned Mihalcha, she mentioned Vax Choice, yeah? So they have been stalling you. Sarah Westall, Karen Kingston. They have not been passing the information on. And Tori posted this in March 24, yeah?
And I've been posting the biodigital conversion since 2021, and I've been posting this stuff since 2023 alongside Sabrina. And all these talking heads, they're watching our channel. Because they're talking shit about us in the background on all the other platforms. They're reporting us. They're pulling all kinds of shady shit. And then you got certain little ones that are going out and starting rumors about us in chats, like Telegram chats. And it's just funny to watch. Like, we're just like, dude, hi, documents, government standardization, government fucking funding in the academia. Like, hello, are you paying attention yet? You have a court case going on. Don't you think these documents would help you? Nope, blocked, ignored, fuck. Just donate here. Just buy this product. It's our solution for you. We have solutions for you. That's all we see, and it's fucking blowing our mind and absolutely disgusting. And unfortunately, because we have to reach you a piece at a time, one video at a time, sometimes we collect some new people and they haven't really heard about this information yet, and it's over and over and over again, the same bullshit. But we still have like the people that have been around the channel, the synergists on Sabrina's end, and the Nonvaxer420 crew is what I call them at this point on my end, with what I've built on not just Nonvaxer on the Rumble, but all platforms. I got people following me from all over the world, everywhere. I get people translating my shit, Sabrina's shit. Like, this is great, man. So we're waking up the world with the reality of our situation. While everybody else is talking about aliens, demon fields, and bioweapons. And when you say the word bioweapon, the first thing you're going to think is like, oh my God, the virus. And that's why they keep it on the bioweapon. You're being attacked with bioweapons every single day if you just look up to the sky and you look at the lines in the sky. There's your fucking bioweapons. But the part they're not really telling you is they're not only bioweapons, they're biotechnological weapons, because they have a different technology in it other than just biological. They have technological, computing, information communication technologies inside those weapons, which is what makes it a biocyber interface that can easily, yes, as a dual-use weapon, be activated as a bioweapon, a viable bioweapon. Future Warfare Document number 56, USAF. Type that into Google. Go read. I think it's like between 10 and 15. I don't know exactly. I think it's like 14 or 15 or something. Yeah. Talking all about your genetic engineering as a viable bioweapon activated by a signal. Here's your system. Here's your biocyber interface, which, yes, can be used for healthcare, but can also be used as a bioweapon. Get updated on the literature, and then you're going to be like understanding what the fuck's going on. Till then, you're just a dumbass, dude. You're obfuscating, you're gaslighting, you're fucking selling products that you don't even really fully understand how they work, because you don't understand all the back-end systems, which is exactly what we're talking about every single day. Every single day. 3 years you clowns have been watching us. Keep going, Corinne. I love you, lady. You're so awesome.
So while people are being harmed, people have died out there. This is an electronic warfare system. So please ask everyone out there, the alt media, and the doctors and the nurses.
Tell me how. You keep screaming what? You keep bitching about it, but you're not telling me how. Tell me how. We just showed you how. But you ignore, you block. You stop your viewers from getting the information of how. So the only conclusion we can come to at this point, why you would do that, is because you don't want your viewers to know how. It's a pretty simple equation at this point. That's all I can say to anybody that's hiding this information. Fuck you. Crime is coming for you, bitches.
You know what they say? The more shit change, the more shit stays the same. I'm just too high to think about it. Live my life the only way I know, but it keep getting better though. I just learned to turn my pain to gold, and my supply ain't running low. I've been up and I've been down before, but maybe that's just how it goes. I just learned to turn my pain to gold, and my supply ain't running low. See me come and turn around, always looking like I burned a pound. Should be getting paid absurd amounts. This is DIY and word of mouth, from local shows to rockin' festivals. Giving up now is not acceptable. Smoke so much me whacking vegetables. Fuck these hoes, get off my testicles. Yeah, can't fuck with my name. Used to break my back for a buck in the rain. Now every track that I write gets stuck in your brain. Made a little bit of money, can't fucking complain. Everybody know me, same old snack. I'm a king in the shit where I'm at, no cap. 12 years in the game, not one gold plaque, but I say what I want and I don't hold back. Maybe I should dumb it down, maybe it'll get me rich. Braid my hair in auto, do my vocals like a silly bitch. Nah, I ain't chasing no clout, my price going up, I just raise the amount. A lot of people from my past try phasing me out, cause they seem to forget who was paving the rap. Now the game full of toxic people that talk shit. Only feel free when I scream at a mosh pit. Being the boss got me feeling exhausted. Young me used to have a dream, but he lost it. Handle my biz, no manager though. 2012 I was damaged and broke, but I got back up, learned to stand on my own, all the way to the top where I'm planning to go. Live my life the only way I know, but it keep getting better though. I just learned to turn my pain to gold, and my supply ain't running low. I've been up and I've been down before, but maybe that's just how it goes. I just learned to turn my pain to gold, and my supply ain't running low. If you see me come and turn away, I'm a predator like bird of prey. Never question any word I say. Don't know me, you could learn today. I ain't coming out to claim my spot. Don't give a fuck about no fame I got. Just pull the trigger when I aim the shot at your head, derail your train of thought. Yeah, you better run for the hill. Only move stealth mode when I come for the kill. Been running it for years, got 'em loving it still, cause the shit is authentic. I'm one in a mill, just disappear, then I'm back on my grind. Gotta keep a clear head with these racks on my mind. Try to stand up to the ripper and I'm snapping your spine. Hit 'em so hard, gotta move 'em backwards in time. Maybe I should dumb it down, maybe it'll get me rich. Flashing all the money that I'm making like a silly bitch. Nah, I'm a man of my word. All around the world where the damage is heard. My competition looking so mad and concerned, so I'm burning rubber on them with no plan to return. And lately, I've been hella focused, but listen, real life had me feeling broken and distant. Thoughts kinda fucked, I was hoping to fix them, but shit is like trying to sleep a coke in your system. I've been down and out, I've been stranded alone. Now I got a bunch of money and a family at home. This for anybody learning how to stand on their own. I'ma see you at the top if you planning to go. Live my life the only way I know, but it keep getting better though. I just learned to turn my pain to gold, and my supply ain't running low. I've been up and I've been down before, but maybe that's just how it goes. I just learned